Guys, today I have for you updated year 5 clutch setup. In this one, oh my goodness, barbecue chicken will not cut it. This one will provide you with ridiculous clutch talent efficiency, and to make all things even better than that, we have tons of armor regen as well, because as you know, clutch talent by itself kinda sucks cat's balls. It's terrible, it is what it is. So we have to find the ways how to improve the efficiency or quality of this talent. Unfortunately, it received nerf a couple updates ago, but now with this setup or this combination, we are back in business, baby. And the reason is quite simple. We have not only armor regen from our gear pieces, but also from exotic Ridgeway sprite chest piece. This exotic chest piece will apply bleed effect all over the place by simply using one bullet to the enemy, and that will trigger extra armor reaper. And we are using in this one as well chatterbox named SMG. You have to use it correctly. What I mean by that, you have to reload it nearby 5 enemies. If you're gonna do that next to, for example, spawn point or doors where enemies are coming out, you will receive maximum possible rate of fire, 1400 for this weapon. And that works really well with clutch talent, because crit chance is not a problem, rate of fire is crazy, and you can heal yourself non-stop. But before we continue, quick word from the sponsor Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself. But now with my promo code RBDIV, you will have 15% discount on absolutely all service. Amazing deal, especially when right now they have some crazy sales going on. So hey, maybe check these guys out. But now let's get back to this setup. And like I said, we have tons of synergies. First of all, we have armor regen, which help us at those during dark moments, or during those dark moments when nothing is seems to working in this setup. But that armor regen actually can be really handy. Now we're gonna apply bleed effect with our Ridgeway sprite chest piece. For specialization though, we will use gunner specialization, but you have couple options. For example, you could replace gunner specialization with survival specialization, but I love gunner specialization because we have foam grenades, we have armor on kill, and again increased rate of fire on kill. And when you're gonna use minigun, actually minigun works really good with clutch talent. You are gaining bonus armor, and it has crazy rate of fire as well. So by minigunning somebody down, you will heal yourself like crazy. Just try it out, you're gonna see that it works pretty goddamn amazing, man. For the stats though, like I said, we have tons of crit chance, crit damage, pretty solid stats across the board. Don't forget that this is amplified weapon damage buff, so we are receiving a really good, I shall say delicious damage buff from this setup. So to apply bleed effect, you can use your guns or use Stinger Hive. So you can switch your skills on the fly. Stinger Hive works really well. It can apply bleed effect on multiple enemies at the same time, and in that way Ridgeway sprite chest piece will give you tons of armor reaper. But survival specialization actually would work in this setup really nicely as well, because you have medkit that can heal you and your teammates. Your teammate's gonna deal more damage on status affected enemies. For crowd control reasons, you have fire grenades, protection from elites, incoming reaper. So yeah, survival specialization definitely is really nice option to go here as well. For the guns though, I'm using Vector. The reason is quite obvious: highest rate of fire in the game without using measured or any other gear set like Striker. 1200 rate of fire without measure is pretty crazy, although our chatterbox can reach 1400 if it used properly or reloaded next to enemy spawn location, for example. And most importantly, the chatterbox on kill will give you ammo back, so you can chain multiple kills. You are not wasting time on reload that makes you pretty goddamn immortal, especially on heroic difficulty, and you can keep going clutch talent. You can all the time receive health from clutch talent. You just chain kills, getting ammo back, your rate of fire stays with you unless you reload. So get maximum rate of fire, boom, wipe those enemies, and don't reload your weapon if it's not necessary. Go to the next room. For the gear, everything is really crazy. I'm using Jarl's name and mask for health damage reasons, and armor regen, attribute, crit damage mods everywhere. Chest piece, trigger spray chest piece for the bleed effect to slow down enemies, apply bleed effect and gain extra armor reaper, really nice. If you don't have killed anybody yet, you need that extra survivability. For knee pads, I'm using not knee pads, holster. I'm using Picaro's holster to gain 15% extra weapon damage. Backpack, Cheshka backpack, name it backpack with perfect clutch talent. Devils do backpack, gloves, SMG gloves, Sokolov's gloves, knee pads. My gloves are Bellastone Armory gloves to gain 1% armor regen, and knee pads, name and Murakami knee pads to gain additional 1% armor regen. So we have tons of armor regen, tons of weapon damage, amplified damage, crit chance, you name it. This build, yes, it's delicious.